All right, I can hear myself. All right, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Excellent. I can hear Paul. We're good? Good? Are you,
What?
There you go. All right.
Okay.
And then, are you directing tonight? You kind of excited for that? Okay. A little nervous too? Okay, good. Yeah,
Good.
all right, welcome to Byfield, Massachusetts. Triton Regional High School, home of the Triton Vikings. I'm Patrick Heffernan, and I'm joined tonight by Paul.
Paul Zarnowski.
Excellent. We're here for women's volleyball, a team that is having an okay season.
Okay, they're 4-7. You know, it's not the best, but a little bit dropped down from last year.
And they're coming off a win over Pentucket, though.
Went off over Pentucket in 4 sets, yes.
So if they go on a roll here, I know they've got a couple games left against teams they've already lost to, but if they can gain some ground here, they'll go into the playoffs, right? Or how's it work?
More than likely, they're 22nd on the power rankings for the MIAA Division III. A win tonight would certainly help them out. And facing tougher teams, if they can win a few sets, then that'll help them out because they're going to be facing Ipswich, number 1 in Division 4, Linfield, number 4 in Division 4, Newburyport, number 2 in Division 3 for the next 3, and that will help their strength of schedule.
Right.
So even if they lose or if they win a set, it'll be helpful.
It helps it because of the way the rankings work this time around.
Yeah.
It's not just your win-loss record.
That's why you see some teams that are like 12-2 all the way to the bottom of some of the rankings because they play like crappy teams.
Easy teams, yeah. Sounds a bit like college football, though, when you put it that way. So,
it is. I mean, it's like the power thing. If you think about it, the Boston Globe just ran an article about Cape Anley and how it's a hotbed of volleyball. They didn't mention Triton. They mentioned the same 3 teams: Linfield, Newburyport, Ipswich, and just the strength of schedule there. I think Ipswich, I looked at it, they would be like number 10 in Division 1.
No kidding.
Yeah.
They're that good. Wow.
They're that good.
Okay. And now Triton has to play them again before the season ends.
Triton's playing them on Thursday.
Oh, on Thursday night, right? Yeah, that's the next game after this.
Yeah, Thursday at 4. They're going to switch JV and varsity.
The next home game they have here. Yeah, so they're coming off that win against Pentucket. They got Ipswich next. I was looking at the record. They did beat this North Reading team away earlier in the season back in September. You were at that game?
I was at that game, yes.
And you said it was pretty close, though. It wasn't a 3-0 easy sweep.
No, it wasn't like they weren't up like 20 to 15, 20 to 5, whatever. It was probably, they were first to 15, I think, in all three sets, but it was 15 to 12, and then they started pulling away. And as we've seen that, you get to 15, and all of a sudden that their percentage of wins keeps going up, and it gets tighter for the other team. So.
Right. That's it. 2 years of calling volleyball. That's my amateur assessment is that the first to 15 is the one that always wins. The other thing, they beat North Reading twice last year, so they're coming into this game 3-0 versus North Reading the last 3 times they've met. So hoping for a good win tonight, and maybe a convincing win because that will help them as well.
Right.
North Reading not having as great a season. They are 3-10 overall, just 1-5 in the Cal. Their last game was a loss to that Newburyport team that was written up in the Daily News as well.
Sets.
In 5 sets.
In 5 sets. So this is it's the record's not great, but again, they're a good team. They're facing much better. Just like Triton, just much better
opponents.
Opponents. And they're still they're right behind Triton in the power rankings. They're 23, so they're going to go to.
Oh, really? 22 and 23, or
22 and 23.
No kidding. All right, so that's for them tonight. This game's really important. Then they need this win almost as much as Triton does. So this should be good. It's unfortunate that we can't play this game outside because it is an absolutely gorgeous day right now.
I walked out this morning and I was like, wait a minute. The sun's out. It's 68 degrees outside. Why do I have a long t-shirt on?
Right. So is this the usual starting 6 now for Triton? It looks like we have. Well, you could probably name them off.
Yeah, it is. It looks like we have. We got Bree up front. We'll be playing right side. Kendall in the middle. Grace Romine will play the outside hitter. Laura as a setter. Emma as the other middle, and then that's Alex. I think that's Alex on the left side. She's playing the other outside.
Okay. And then right away they go and make a switch and they bring on Madeline Doring.
Right.
So the libero, number 10 today.
So generally in the back row we've been seeing Alex. We've been seeing number 15 Olivia Caravellis, and we've been seeing also Jenny Young, number 6. Kind of taking those rotations in that back row as Bob looks for someone to sort of step up to pass the ball. That's been the issue consistently for the last pretty much every game is a passing from the back row up to the setter.
And Abby Gerber for North Reading starts them off with a good serve and then not so good a serve. So she takes one and she gives one away. I don't know if she's a senior, then maybe a captain. That's why they're bolded.
Yeah, they're bolded. Captains are bolded.
Quick substitution for Triton as well.
Grace Rowan's had a really great serve. She's hits it hard.
Excellent serve right there. It's going to be trouble for North Reading. They recover, though. Put it back over. Nice set. Ooh, right on the line. That looked pretty good, but nope, it was out. And again, the substitutions right away. It's almost like hockey. It's almost like a constant,
right,
to keep track of. So this is the libero for North Reading. And she'll put one kind of in and off the net. Yeah, is your mic kind of cutting in and out a little bit? Yeah, we're cutting in and out a little bit. It's probably just the switches. Madeline Doring now to serve. She puts it over a nice one. North Reading into the net. Give Triton another point. So how's Madeline's serve been this season?
Madeline's serve's been good. She's very, very consistent. And that's really, for the most part, the serving has been very good for Triton. It really hasn't been. It's going to be out probably. Nice save by Laura.
Excellent recovery by Triton, but they can't quite get it back over. So they're going to lose that one.
But serving for Triton has been.
Is your audio okay?
It's okay.
Yeah, mine's better.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, up a little bit.
Serving has been pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Madeline Doring, just a junior, so she's got another year of this. after this year. Nice dig. Here comes North Reading. That was going to be hard to handle.
That's a back row hit. That's a nice back row hit. She got up there pretty far to be able to hit that one down. A lot of times your back row hits tend to be more top spins where they try to get it over. That was a pretty strong hit.
Yasmin Farias for North Reading. Another solid serve from them. Chance here for something right at the line. Unfortunately, can't quite play that. Runs into the pole. Brianna Welch. Yasmin again with a good serve. Chance for Triton to do something here, and they get it over. A little too much from number 7 for North Reading. Caitlin Murnane. This is a relatively young. Well, I guess they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sophomores on the team too. So just one sophomore out on the floor for Triton. All the rest are juniors and seniors.
Haley Harris with that serve.
Into the net, another Triton point. And is that your daughter who's the one sophomore? Just now finally put the 2 and 2 together.
Yes.
All right. Excellent serve to the back line. Chance for North Reading here. That looks long too, yep.
This is sort of what I remember with North Reading was their hitting was either really, really good or they'd hit it long.
And that looks like a long serve, and it was, unfortunately. So Triton's going to give up a point there. Keeping this close. It just wants to stay right even the whole time. We're back to 6 and 6 now. Comes North Reading. Solid serve.
Nice pass.
Oh, she put it right in a good spot. That was going to be hard to dig out, but North Reading gets to it. That looks out, but don't. Got to play it. Another chance to put it over her. That's Emma, right?
Yeah. That's Emma Campbell.
And there's
calling a double on that one, I believe.
Yeah. The hard thing about the double is, I guess I'm already looking to see where the ball's going to go. I've stopped looking at the player, when it's going up like that. So I don't see the doubles as often. All right, here we go. Awesome serve. Really puts it in a tricky position. That's going to go out. It's going to be Triton ball. The Triton point.
Nice job for Laura following that right to the line.
So Eloise Kirkpatrick with the serve for Triton. Get on a little roll here. 2-point separation at the moment. Would be the biggest lead of the game if they can do it, and they do. So they'll take a 3-point lead now. First time either team has had that.
So you mentioned the first to 15. And actually, that's actually, I think, a thing because we were at a volleyball tournament match down in, I'll continue in a second here.
That looks long. No, that was in. That was in. Nice.
At Roger Williams, where my daughter goes to school, we went to watch the volleyball tournament match there. And their coaches were like, hey, first to 15, first to 15. So they're preaching it as well. So it's not just a theory, I think they just know that.
All right. I'd like to think that's just the sort of unified theory of sports. You can sort of figure out something that makes it all work and stick with it. Another really good serve by Eloise. Here comes
nice dig
going back right at him. Good opportunity here.
Oh,
and drop in. 2 in a row that drop right on that back line. Triton extends it to 11-6. Eloise here on a little bit of a roll. Let's keep it going. Good chance for North Reading to set something up.
Good eye by Madeline there.
That's got to just come with a lot of experience, right? Just seeing the ball over and over again.
Yeah, just knowing the angles.
Big opportunity here for North Reading.
Nice dig.
No, that's going to be a double, unfortunately, but a really good play.
Calling it a lift, I don't know. She kind of, I guess it rolled off her arms.
Yeah. Eloise comes out after putting in a good little run there. 5-point lead now for Triton. They need to get it back. This has been their big hitter up front, number 7, Caitlin. Emma with a chance. Scrambling by North Reading. A little bit of chaos there.
Yeah.
Huh? Not so great communication. Ends up with a point for Triton. So here we go, 13-7.
Set one down behind her a little bit.
Great play. Oh, that's going to drop in. Oh, they're going to call that out? They're going to give that ball to Triton. Wow.
Yeah, that was close. That was
wow. Yeah, that looked into me.
Get the track man out on that one. It's, you know.
All right, we'll take it, though. We'll take it. 14-7. Emma with a serve.
Nice serve.
Better communication that time for North Reading. Less confusion. There's a chance now. Kendall taps it over. So is there a numbering system? So I just happened to notice Kendall's number 7, and then Caitlin on North Reading was sort of one of their taller, better hitters is number 7. Is there any kind of...
Nah, it's just whoever grabs the uniforms.
There's really no numbering to it at all?
Nope.
Wow. I guess that's kind of like basketball where there's no numbers that matter. Ooh.
That's it.
2 good plays in a row from North Reading.
So this is kind of an issue with the Pawtucket match, was that they get out to a good lead and then they let Pawtucket, like at one point they were up like 20-10 against Pawtucket, and then Pawtucket just kept getting back in.
Right.
You know, putting teams away is something they need to practice with.
Yeah, it's mental, it's physical, it's everything in a sport. Being able to change the way you're playing based on the circumstances. And Triton was the first to 15 at 15-9. So let's see if they can put this one away. Timeout, good timeout by North Reading. We blame them for that. So a little bit of a different vibe in the Triton arena here this evening from what we had for senior night or some of the other games we've had this year. It's a little bit more subdued. Not a huge North Reading crowd. Not a big fan crowd.
None.
I don't know if you were here. You happened to see the unified basketball game the first one that they played here at Triton. I think that was last week. Was that last week? Feels like it was last week. Place was packed. It was absolutely fantastic.
I heard that. They had a match that night, so I think I was down in wherever the match was. Was it in Pawtucket?
Okay. Could have been, yeah.
Yeah, I think
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
But it was just great to see the community come out for that.
That was fantastic. I saw the tweets and everything like that.
Yeah.
It was super.
So we need to get a little bit bigger crowd here for the girls volleyball. Need a little bit more, but that's all right. So we got 33 serving now for
my daughter.
Oh, there you go. All right. So no mistakes coming here. They're going to sweep right here. They're going to get 9 aces in a row. Solid serve to get it going for Triton. Here comes North Reading.
Nice block.
Excellent block by Kendall on that one. Good recovery all the way. That one's going to be tough.
Yeah. Not where Laura wanted to put that one for Grace.
Abby Gerber for North Reading with a really good play there. Now she's back to serve. Excellent serve. She is tough. Here comes Kendall.
Nice.
She definitely put that where she wanted to because there was nobody around her.
Yeah, hitting down on that one. That's a huge. Grace Roman to serve now again. She's always good for 4 or 5 aces per. There's one there.
There you go. Nicely done. Grace Roman with an excellent serve. 18-10 now. Get on a little bit of roll here. They got a little bit of roll going last time she served. That's a good one. Oh. I don't think Kendall necessarily knew whether she was going to go for that one or not.
Someone's in the net. So the libero, I think that's Izzy Malone serving.
That looks long, but they got to play it because it was too close. Chance for Bree. Oh, that's going to be a double, yeah?
Double.
So North Reading just not able to get anything going on there.
No,
Every time they've had a chance, they've given it right back to Triton. So here comes Madeline Doring again.
Yeah, they haven't had any runs. You need those runs of 2 or 3 or 4 in a row to get.
And I feel like I might have jinxed her because I asked you how her serve was this year. And
Now the serving's been good this year. They've been doing. The whole team's been serving really well. That's one area you really can't complain about. You're not getting getting a lot of aces.
chance now for Bree. She puts it over in the back from North Reading, but a really good chance here for them. Going to be a tough to recover from. Great communication from Triton, and they put it over, and they put it over again. Another good opportunity for North Reading, and that one dropped in.
Spot.
That was a good play.
Yeah, you can't cover the entire floor. She found a nice hole there.
But on that series, there was a moment there where Triton did communicated well and recovered from what looked like it could have been, an earlier out on that particular volley. Right again now. She's a good server coming from number 3. Number 7 manages to get that one in. She's been hitting it long a lot tonight, but Yasmin Farias back here on the serve. She's had a couple good ones now. See if she keeps it going. Another solid serve. Good recovery from Madeline Doring.
Nice joust there.
Excellent play. Emma Campbell up front. Bree to Emma. And that's going to be hard to play. She sends it. Man, that looked like that was going long.
It did.
Oh.
Laura thought so too, but I don't think there's anything she could have done about that. But again, this is what we're talking about here, like just not putting teams away. When you're up 10 points, you should be winning.
They had a 6-point lead at 15-9. I think it might have even extended a little bit more, but now just 19-15. So that gap down to 4 points, and Triton needs to really put the gas on now and just extend and end this one. But you can see these teams are they started off evenly matched. Neither team could take a lead. For a little bit there, it looked like Triton was kind of starting to run away with it, but
North Reading came back.
Reading's not going to sleep. So, like we said before the game, they need this game just as much, if not more, than Triton does.
Right.
So again, Yasmin Farias with the serve. She's kept it for a little bit away from Triton. Let's see what happens here. Maybe that timeout iced her a little bit. She did take a little bit off of that.
Well, behind it. Hit the antenna.
You hit the antenna?
Hit the antenna.
Hey, you can't really curl that ball around the antenna once you're back there, so that's tough.
Yeah, tough angle.
And she puts it into the net. She had been on a really good roll there. The first 3 or 4 serves from her were pretty hard, and then it seemed like she took some off of that last one coming out of the timeout, and then she makes some mistakes. So
Haley Harris going to serve now. She's always good for a few aces per match as well. Good hard serve. Put a softball background to.
She's a catcher, I believe, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, and a home run hitter, if I remember from years past. Nice play. Triton gets to 20. I'm pretty sure she started as a freshman as catcher for Triton. I'm almost certain of it, yeah.
I can believe it. If you're a catcher, that's the one position that, if you have the skills, you're going to be starting.
Yeah. Oh, nice play, Emma Campbell. Beautifully done. Emma gets Triton up to 22. Tough play for Triton on that one, but they recover. James Kendall's got to put it over. Nicely done. Kept it in. Excellent play from that back line. Here's Kendall. No, it's not Kendall. Who is that?
It's Eloise.
Eloise.
It's a little long.
Yeah, a little bit long on that. North Reading now to Madeline. To Grace. To Emma.
Nice kill.
That was really well done. She almost looked casual doing that. Like, I'm just going to kill this ball.
Yeah, she never hurries. She's never, she's always just in control.
Great serve. Great recovery by North Reading. Chance now. She puts it right where she had to. That was really well done. Hard to argue with that.
That's been one challenge for on hits. That there's always been a hole that Triton's got to kind of fill there a little bit. They've been better at it, but there's times when they just know to just tap it over because they see that the back row is so far back.
Long serve by North Reading.
Double.
Is that your daughter called for the double?
Yes.
Sorry, you're welcome to tell her what she did wrong.
Oh no, she knows.
Okay,
she knows.
All right.
I don't hold back at home.
She sets up Triton. Good play by North Reading recovering from that. That's going to be hard. Yeah. Nicely done.
Nice block.
I think it was Grace Romine.
It was Grace that got the one. Yeah.
Grace Romine and Emma Campbell combined on that one. Kendall back in the game. Emma to serve. 1 point away from taking the first. Good serve. Good recovery by North Reading, though. Oh, that was going to be tough.
Yeah.
So North Reading keeps this really tight. Just a 4-point game still. Number 22 back to serve. Madeline Koenig, another one of their senior captains. And she puts it out, and that's going to be it for the first game, 25-20. Triton takes it. Oh, we're doing a raffle.
Doing a raffle, yes, sir.
How about that? All right.
Yeah, so we've got a calendar raffle. We're going to have a type of thing here we do every, we got pretty much every day this month starting on the 10th. So we sold a ton of tickets. We want to thank everyone that bought tickets for this. It's been a fantastic fundraiser. All this money's going to go towards the typical stuff for for sports teams, but also we're looking at some scholarships as well for seniors and that type of thing. So we really trying to make the program better. We got a middle school clinics that we're starting up that we're going to be doing at the end of November, end of the season. We have, I think, 14 girls already signed up to do middle school clinics.
Wow, nice.
Yeah,
well, that's pretty cool. That's excellent. Yeah.
Boosters are really trying to just make the program better, see what Bob needs, what does Bob need, and put the money towards that, as well as the usual banquets and stuff like that for the kids. So, we sold a ton of tickets. And the best thing about this is that every ticket goes back in. So if you win, we put the ticket back in.
All right.
So you can, we haven't had any repeat winners yet. We've had one repeat family winner, the same family, but no repeat winners yet. So we'll see. I'm going to let you pick the. I'm going to spin this here.
I tell you, my only problem with all of this is, in the past when we've done these kind of raffles, my wife has always been here because it's been basketball. We've almost always won at least something. So she's not here tonight, and I'm feeling disappointed that we're not going to be able to win anything from this. All right.
I'm hoping I don't win the golf one because we're giving away. There's where is it? Someplace here. Two rounds of golf that was donated by Steve Barandino at Old Newbury Golf Club.
Yeah,
and that's the one I don't want to win because I'm public enemy number one on a golf course.
And you'd have to spend 3 hours with Steve, right?
No, it's two other people.
Okay.
All right. Steve's a nice guy.
All right, so how are we doing this? Where's
the spin? Just lift up the flap there.
All right.
Actually, I think it's backwards.
That's all right. That'll work. You just stick my hand in here. I'm looking away.
And this is for today's prize is a propane tank refill by Kaylee Taylor.
Pulled up too.
And a gift certificate to Newbury Butchery.
And this is you tell me, Katerina.
So Katerina, I think it's Jodz. Katerina won last night.
Well, she just won again.
So there you go. We haven't had a repeat winner, and now we do. So Katerina, you are the winner of the propane tank refill by Kelly Taylor and Newbury Butchery gift card. So a nice grilling one there, and we'll pull the tomorrow's as well. Tomorrow's is a $50 Bob's Lobster gift card.
Oh, nice.
In Newbury.
All right.
Some really nice prizes for this. So let me just take a picture of that so I remember that she sent that off to.
And did the girls go out and sort of solicit all these prizes and stuff?
They did.
That's great.
Parents did, and some parents donated them.
Nice.
And I'm told it's a $25 gift card to the butchery, so it's a nice $45 value, $47 value there.
Nice.
And Katrina's already made her money back plus, right?
Good for her.
Yeah.
That's all right. We had one year we were doing some kind of giveaway thing. I don't remember which. I think it was during basketball. Might have been during basketball. But anyway, there was this long delay in the game. I don't remember why, but we ended up going through the whole route. I mean, it was crazy. We did like 15 things that we were pulling tickets for. So this is a lot easier, a lot tamer. So
yeah, and we're trying to we do tell people if you want to buy tickets, absolutely give us a call.
It's not too late.
Not too late.
Yeah.
We still have a lot of like $100, $75.
That's
$150. That's $100. That's $275. $250 in cash.
Wow.
$250 gift card.
So there's a $75 Grand Trunk Wine and Cheese gift card.
Yep.
A $100 Byfield Auto gift card.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on.
Thank you to Grace Romine's dad for that one.
Yes.
Actually. All right, so Triton takes the first point. I think on your daughter's serve, no less. There we go.
Yes.
As we were looking away. With Reading, can't quite recover on that. The 27 actually runs into the stanchion, which is no fun. So Triton takes the first, and here they come on the second. See if they can get something rolling right away.
Nice block by Kendall.
Kendall right up there, right in the right spot. Right hands at the right time. Nicely done.
Just missed it that one.
A little bit too light on the serve. That goes into the net. And so North Reading a chance here. Abby Gerber, their power server, who started the game off for them last time, the senior captain. Strong serve.
Nice serve.
So you saw the Newburyport game. Is that team as good as the Daily News says they are? Yeah?
Yeah, they're very good.
And it's a real complete team, right? I mean, there's not...
Yeah, I mean, they play hard. They have, last year they had lost Sydney Yim, so I think they went through sort of the same thing we're going through now after losing Mia, sorry. And, so Newburyport kind of went through that, but they have, a good setter. They have good middle blockers and outside hitters. I think they have a foreign exchange student that's there the entire year that's playing as well. And they are that good. I mean, they're battling Ipswich, and they're 12-2, I think.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
They've only lost 2 games. Oh, that's a net.
Yeah, I think Kendall went into the net.
Yeah.
Or no?
Were they calling it? Oh, calling on.
Oh, they called it on it.
I thought they both went on net.
Yeah. Huh?
Well, first one on the net, I guess, is loser. Yeah, but Newburyport's a very good team.
Fantastic serve, just completely crossed up number 25 on North Reading.
Well, one thing I will say about Newburyport is that they do have a tendency to relax a little bit. They had Triton on the ropes. 2 sets to another race for Grace. They were up a set, kind of rolled through that set pretty well, and then they sort of relaxed. And I don't know if it's the second or third set that Triton won, but Triton won because Newburyport made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unforced errors. She's a 3 misses in a row for Grace.
Grace Romine is on fire.
She just took it. That was a changeup. That was just an absolute changeup she threw there.
Now she's got him confused. Is she going to go with the hard, fast serve? Yeah, she's going back to it. That looks a little long, but they play it anyway. Chance for North Reading to try and recover. Goes into the net. It's another point for Triton. Grace Romine on a real roll. Let's keep it going, Grace.
Yeah, there's every possibility you could see two state champions come out of the Cal this year in volleyball.
No kidding. Ipswich and Newburyport.
Yeah. And Linfield's right there as well.
And Linfield. Wow.
I think the tough thing in the Cal is going to be picking the MVP on for the Baker division. Baker's a smaller one, right?
I have never been able to figure out what is what when it comes to those divisions. A little bit of confusion.
Whatever division Linfield and Ipswich are in, because they both have some top-level players. Ipswich has Grace Sorensen, and Linfield has, I can't remember her last name, her name now, but both are going to be Division I recruits.
Right.
And they're both good. I'm pretty sure that the MVP will come out of a nice block.
Kendall Liebert again.
Yep.
That's 2 just in this, I forget. Are we calling these sets or matches or games?
Set. This is a set.
All right, in this set. 2 in this set. Eventually I'm going to learn. Madeline Doring with the serve. No, that's a double, yep.
Calling the double's pretty tight. That one looked pretty good. They didn't have a lot of spin on it. I mean, it had a little bit of spin, but not a ton. Calling that one a little tight, I think.
Madeline with a great serve. Going to be close to the net chance here. Oh, North Reading, miscommunication there.
Yep.
Number 10 and number 7. So number 10, Madison Hopfer. First time we've called her name. She's a senior, but involved in not talking to each other on the court. That's never a good thing.
So to knock off of volleyball for a second, go back to basketball. So you're going to appreciate this. I was at Pentucket's new building, and for basketball, that place is going to be loud. It was loud for volleyball, and they didn't have much of a crowd. The basketball, when they get that fill the stands there, because the ceiling is so much higher.
Oh right.
Oh
yeah.
my God! It was. Place looks great. I mean,
I'm torn whether I want to go. I've never had a good experience watching basketball at Pentucket in many years of coaching youth basketball, many years of watching Triton basketball. I've never had a pleasant experience there once. I can't recall a win over Pentucket. I'm sure my boys and Maeve would correct me. They probably beat them at least once. But, yeah. But, no, it will be nice to go see the school. And it's good for them that they desperately needed a new facility all the way around. I'm trying to think, is the Thanksgiving Day game at Pentucket this year?
They don't have I think it is, but I think they're playing it.
In Haverhill, probably.
Haverhill, yeah. They don't have the football field ready yet. So they're building a parking lot in front of the school, and they're taking the parking lot that's by the street and turning it into, I think, the football field or baseball field, or the football field's going where the middle school used to be. I don't know. I've kind of lost track and lost interest.
So
now that my daughter's gone.
So going to Haverhill for Thanksgiving. All right. Madeline with a solid serve. Here they come from the back line. Another good block from Emma and
nice
Bree.
recovery.
Good recovery on Triton's side as well. That looks long. It will drop out. Nicely done. Good little volley from both teams there. And Bree and Emma there up in the front looking strong. Here comes Madeline again. She kind of drops one over. Number 7 puts it into the net. Triton coasting right along here. I mean, I hate to say it, but they're up by 9. Madeline and Grace Romine have both gone on sort of streaks here. And they're serving. Keep this up. Reading a chance. Good little dig. It's going to be hard to recover. There's a chance. No.
Nice try by Grace there.
Almost. Fortunately, you don't get to hit it a 4th time.
Yep.
So. Good serve from North Reading. Good recovery by Triton. Chance to put it over.
I was a little bit late on that one.
Looks like she didn't quite see it the way she was, needed to see it.
Yeah. He was trying to hit it hard. She would have been better with a top spin type of a hit. A nice pass.
Great recovery by Eloise. Chance here for North Reading to do something. And she hit the
antenna.
Hit the antenna. And there's your first to 15. A little bit more of a cushion this game. We'll see how that plays out for him. Haley Harris back in. She was instrumental last time in sort of cementing that lead that they had, settling them down. Ball just hung up
just
there.
Sitting there. And both of them were just down, and they couldn't get back up in time to hit it.
Right. And you can hit it when it's touching the net,
absolutely,
right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a fair ball. Fair game.
Ooh, Haley goes ahead and serves it after sort of fumbling a little bit, but it's good serve. That's going to be right over. Madeline sets her up. Eloise a little bit short with it. Yep.
Triton's still playing loose. They're not getting tight when they're making mistakes, which is a good thing. They're still smiling, saying, "The next time we'll get this."
That's going to be tough, and it goes into the net. That was going to be a hard one for everybody to play.
Yeah,
Triton gets lucky on that.
Even if the setter had got or someone had gotten there and gotten to the net, that hit at the bottom. They couldn't have played that off the net very easily.
Eloise now to serve, and that's going to go
Into the ref.
If you don't like the calls, hit the ref with the ball. It's not going to work for you because it'll give a point to the other team, but that's all right.
We'll say that tonight's been pretty good. We've seen some questionable calls by the refs in some games.
Having called, I think 11 sports here at Triton, I can honestly say I've never really questioned the volleyball refs. I mean, it's maybe this I'm still learning the sport, but it seems like it's pretty straightforward, this one. Although you were saying they're calling the double hits a little tight. Good play by Triton, good play by North Reading. Nicely done. That might go in the basket that went so high. North Reading recovers off of that. Triton with a chance to do something, put it away, and she does. Emma Campbell, nicely done.
5 kills for Emma now.
It's exactly what you said earlier, where she's calm on the ball.
Yeah.
Like nothing was rushed about that. She just put that ball away. It was really well done. Now she gets rewarded by getting a chance to serve. Kendall comes back into the game. There with Laura and Grace Romine. Good serve. Here they come again. That one's going to be a little bit hard to play. Ooh, Triton recovers nicely.
Yeah.
Can't recover a second time, though.
Yeah, so Laura's got to be careful about setting that over the net like that. You want to be on the net, but not, you don't want to set the other team.
Right.
Because bad things will always happen.
When you give the other team an opportunity like that, yeah. All right, here they come. That one's going to be impossible to play.
Yeah.
It's just a good serve. I don't think she was quite ready for it.
Yeah, so again, serve receive, passing that's been the bugaboo for Triton.
Good serve by North Reading. Kendall with a chance. Good recovery by North Reading. A chance here. They got to send it over, and they do. Good communication by Triton. Here they come. Grace Romine tips it. And did that hit the antenna? Is that what they're calling?
I think it went on this side of the antenna.
Oh, and this side. Yeah. Okay. Great serve. And just like that, North Reading closes the gap back down to 4. So they're not going away again.
No, they're not. Yeah, nothing to do about that one. It hits the net. But let's see if Bob. I don't think Bob's going to take timeout yet. He's going to try to ice the serve, calm the girls down a little bit.
Good timeout. So North Reading now has scored as many points as they had. Oh, no, I guess they got up to 20 in the last game. I thought they only got to 15. So Triton, though, definitely with only a 3-point lead after having it as high as 9 at one point, if I remember right. They definitely need to find themselves again and get a little recovery here.
Putting the teams away. I think Bob's telling them, hey, make sure you're moving up on those serves. 3 times in a row she got caught with that short serve. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Third time
it's on the coach, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why he had to call timeout. All right, Triton back on the court, ready to go.
Either that, or if they're going to have, they're playing straight across. Sometimes you'll see players, you have 2 up, taking the short stuff, and then 1 back that's responsible for the entire back row. Mm-hmm. But that's a huge communication thing and a huge trust thing, and you really only see that in some of the higher levels of club or college where they'll. She was ready for that one.
Miscommunication there between Kendall and Laura.
Yeah, Laura should be calling for help that one. And Bob saying, talk.
Madeline Koenig here for North Reading is on a good roll. Again, a little miscommunication in the back, but it works out okay. Kendall with a chance, and there we go. That breaks the back right there. Nicely done, Kendall. Laura's going to serve. Brianna's back in the game. Chance here now to go on another little roll, extend this lead. Great serve. Good recovery by North Reading. And a miscommunication there. Brianna.
Brianna. I think she lost track of who, that Laura was the setter and that,
Right. It was almost like she expected there was somebody behind her as well,
Well, I think she didn't realize that Laura had gotten that ball, so she expected Laura to come up. And so now it's almost tied here.
Yep. Abby Gerber has been their power server so far in this meet, and she puts one over nicely. Laura puts one up for Bree. Bree, nicely done. It's coming back around from North Reading. And just like that, I think we have a tie game. 19-19 here. Great serve. Going to be really hard to play, but well done. Oh, she went into the net, though.
No, they're calling.
Oh.
Calling it on who?
I'm not sure.
They're gonna, they both went in the net. So they're gonna replay it.
Oh, all right.
Fair enough. They both went in the net.
Yeah, I've not seen that done before. That's interesting. Okay. All right.
That's the one thing about volleyball is that if the refs don't see something, if they don't see the line go out, they'll just say, "Hey,
play it again."
Play it again.
Okay.
Can't do that in any other sport.
Not really. No. Not have a mutiny. Oh, great hit. And that one, North Reading manages to recover from. Ooh, and that just like that, North Reading takes their first lead of the game, or the set rather. They were down by 9. I can't remember exactly what the score was, like 15-4
it was
or something.
15-5 at one point in time.
Yeah. It was 15-7 at one point when Triton.
Oh.
And just like that, they're up by 2. Abby Gerber's been on a roll for North Reading.
Let's see if Bob's going to time out. I wonder if he's going to change up his back line at all.
Can you make a wholesale substitution when you call a timeout like that?
Yeah, well, they'd have to go back on the court and then send the sub in to do the sub thing.
Yeah. Yeah, this is tough here. They definitely were playing really confident, 15-7 when they hit 15, and since then they just have. I mean, they've scored 4 and 4 to North Reading's 14. So
right.
it's been all North Reading since the 15-point mark for Triton. So they got to recover here, and it's the kind of thing that if they can win this set, to go up 2-0, then you can feel pretty confident.
Right.
They got to recover real quick here. The margin for error just disappears once it gets this close.
It's been a match of runs too. Both teams have been on major runs like this.
So again, senior captain back there for North Reading, Abby Gerber. Same back line for Triton. No substitution. Here it comes. Brianna, that one's going to be hard to play. Well done, and that's going to be it. Really important point. Really important point by Grace Romine. There's the substitution.
That's normal, and Eloise going in to play front row.
Here comes Grace, who had that really good long streak earlier in this game. Got to see that again from her and the Triton team. Excellent serve. Reading recovers pretty well considering. Chance here.
Nice back set. Nice.
Beautiful. That's going to be into the stands.
Yeah.
Brianna Welch ties the game up for Triton at 21. Here we go.
That's her first kill of the game.
It's her first of this set.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Oh, great serve. That thing looked like it was going right into the net. Nice play by North Reading, though. It's not win by 2, right?
It is win by 2.
It is win by 2.
It is win by 2.
All right. Great serve. Great dig out by Triton, by Madeline Doring, I think. Oh, and that was another chance. It was going to be tough. And now it's just 2 points away from North Reading taking this second set.
And finding that donut hole there. There's no one in that area covering that hole.
Can't make any mistakes here. Madeline Doring Does it nicely. Laura sets it up for Kendall, puts it into the net. And now we're 1 point away from losing this second set.
Nothing can drop here.
A little bit more tense on the Triton side. They were playing loose the first half of this set, but they have tightened up a lot. Laura sends it over. Brianna into the net. And unfortunately, that was
nice block.
Eloise, yeah. And that is a tough loss for Triton after starting off really, really well. And for the first time I've ever seen it, the team that hit 15 didn't win the set. Right after we were talking about how much that determines it.
Yep, absolutely. So,
yikes.
So we're going to 4 sets for sure.
Well, let's definitely do another raffle in that case.
Absolutely.
All right.
So this time we're raffling off a $50 Bob's Lobster gift card.
Wow.
I'm going to turn this around because it really should be this way.
Okay.
It makes it easier to get it out.
All right.
So there's a good spin.
Get a good spin
see
so
if,
it'll pull the same name again.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Doing this without my glasses on, so I really definitely can't see what I'm doing here. All right. Digging in, and I got just one. All right. You tell me who it is.
Dan Richard. Dan Richard. Yeah, I got to look at my glasses too here. So Dan Richard wins the $50 gift card to Bob Lobster. Nice for him.
Good for Dan.
Good for Dan. It's, I think it's one of the first time or second time haven't had someone that's a team winner. We had a lot of like parents and teammates win the first few of these.
Right.
You know.
Nice. Good for Dan.
Good for Dan. It's they'll go to good use, I'm sure.
So Triton's got to come out here and find whatever it was they were doing in the first half of that second set, because they were loose, they were playing well, and then I think just North Reading just went on a run that maybe they weren't ready for. Maybe they didn't expect. It kind of snuck up on them, you know.
Yeah, the serving of I think who was it? It was
Abby Gerber.
Abby Gerber, yeah. She was, that really sort of set them back. They really weren't ready for those serves, and that has been the issue when Triton's played good teams, with good serves, getting that ball up to the setter has been difficult. When they can do it, that's when they can plan their attack. Laura has options. Ideally, if there's if she's playing the back row, she has options at all 3 spots. She can go to the right, she can go to the middle, she can go to the left. But when that thing's coming off your arm and everyone's just scrambling for the ball, now you're just it's a free ball over.
Yeah.
And it gives the other team a chance to set up their offense.
To set up and get the play that they want, the person that they want hitting the ball.
Exactly.
So it looks like Triton's coming out with the same
lineup.
Same lineup. Any surprise there? I mean, as a coach, would you have switched it up just to get some different momentum going, or you think you just stick with?
I'm a little surprised only because in the last 3 or 4 matches he's been switching up. We're at number 22. Alexandra is. He's been rotating Alexandra, Jenna Young, and Olivia Carvelis in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first time I think in a few matches that he hasn't done that. So I'm a little surprised only because he's been doing that before. But
so maybe just because they, had they won the second set, maybe then that would be the strategy going into this, is that kind of rotation. But maybe he's just concerned.
Maybe
he's got to get that momentum going right back to Triton's way early on. So the refs out there making sure everybody is
in the right spots. And how they keep track of that sometimes I don't know. I've seen
total mystery. And then immediately there's a substitution. So I have no idea how. And now there's another.
And and knowing where everyone's supposed to be on the floor every single time, I couldn't do it. I could do it all the rest of it for volleyball. I've thought about roughing volleyball. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Maybe make a little side money. And then I start thinking about I got to keep track of all these kids and where they're at. And I'm like, no, can't do that.
There's just no way.
And Laura got away with a step over the line there. Ref maybe didn't feel that it impacted his play at all.
Madeline a chance to send it, and miscommunication there between Brianna and Kendall. Nicely play by Grace. Here comes North Reading the other way. Brianna and Kendall again, a little bit of a struggle there in the front.
Yeah, they got the block there, but then it went straight up, and Bree couldn't quite get her hands back up to get it up in the air. You can hit it twice in that one spot. You get a block, you can hit it again.
Kendall sends it back. Oh, good play up front by Kendall. Back to Laura, to Bree. Kendall again with a chance. She's going to tip it over.
Nice spot.
Nicely done.
I think she saw that open spot there and just brought it over.
Had to read the court and see that as she was going up for it. Well done. And finally, Triton breaks the serve of Abby Gerber, who's been on a roll for the last however many points. So here's Grace. Good serve. Little miscommunication again by Triton. They recover from it. Nice play by Brianna. A little bit of struggles at the front of the net right now.
Yeah. Just getting that ball's just hitting off their fingertips a little bit and getting up in the air. And then they got to find it, and it's in the lights, and they're both looking for the ball. Then they don't know who's going to get it, and you can't really call it at that point. It's just you're acting on
just instinct,
right?
Yeah. Kendall, there we go.
That's number 4 for Kendall tonight.
She'll come out and Emma will come in. Madeline Doring back to serve for Triton Vikings. Nicely done. Good recovery by Triton. Laura back to Grace. Grace puts one over. Well done.
Grace is an excellent back row hitter. There it is. There's a donut hole.
Should somebody have been there, or you just can't? You can't cover the whole court.
You can't cover the whole court, right? So it's part of it's the back row, just reading what the hitter's going to do. Like if she's not going back and she's just kind of tipping it, but it's experience, right?
Yeah.
It's reading the hitter.
How much of it is film? How much do these girls study? I mean, how much do they watch the North Reading game that they played against them before to prepare? How much of that goes on?
I don't think a lot of them do. I know a couple of players watch. I put up the. I do film the ones that VTV's not doing, like the away games and the ones here. I will tape those. I'll put them up on YouTube as well and double.
Yeah.
And I guess a couple of players do watch. I'm told. A couple of moms have said, "Hey, my daughter watches every single one." But what are they looking for? Do they know what they're looking for with film? North Reading's inconsistency in serving is helping Triton here for sure.
It definitely is. It's been a gift for 2 points already in this set. 2 out of the 4 that Triton has. The other 2, I think, have been Kendall. Good serve from Triton. More miscommunication up front. It's been tough for Triton so far in this set. I'd say at least half of North Reading points have come from exactly that.
Exactly, just dropping between them.
Comes North Reading again. Madeline, great little dig. Emma makes it a challenge for North Reading, but they should be able to get this over, and they do. Good communication that time. Oh, nicely done. Nicely done, Laura, with that little, what do you call that when they sort of just
called a dump?
A dump. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Not quite the skill of Molly from last few years. But
she was exceptional at that.
Yeah, she was really good at that.
Yeah. I think the thing that I liked most about it when Molly would do that is how you could see that sort of her reaction, that sort of sneaky smile, like, "Hi, I just got you." You know, she wouldn't, Molly wasn't trying to rub it in their face or anything, you know. She was still being a good sport, but she definitely was sort of, "Ha, got you."
Yeah.
So, having coached Molly at basketball for years and years, I knew what those expressions meant. Oh, good play by Triton. Good recovery again. That ball is going to stay on Triton's side. No, she went into the net.
Yeah, she doubled it. A little tough there. She's trying to stay out of the net there. But
Well, that ball was so high, and it was hard to tell which side. From here we could see, but I can't imagine from there. It was easy to tell where it was going to go. Great serve from North Reading. Trying to recover Kendall.
Nice dig by the libero over there.
Looks long.
Stays in.
North Reading on a roll here. 4-point lead for them early on.
Bob's telling one of them, I think telling one or two of them to stay back on those.
Kendall puts it up. That's actually going to go over, and then Abby Gerber is going to put it away for North Reading.
So North Reading going on a pretty good run here.
Yeah. Going to be a timeout here if they get this next point, I suspect. Kendall. That'll go out.
Yep.
So Madeline Koenig again on a run for North Reading.
Kendall going for that open spot on the right side. Couldn't quite get there.
Triton's coach decides to let it keep going. Let's see how much longer if North Reading keeps scoring. Into the net by Grace Romine. 12-5. This has been a really strong run by North Reading. This is the exact opposite of what happened in the last set.
Exactly.
There's the timeout. Hopefully to freeze that server a little bit.
It does work sometimes.
Yeah. It's like icing the kicker in football,
Exactly.
you know. Sometimes it works, and sometimes all you do is give them a little more confidence. Like, okay, yeah, I can make this. So,
or they just brush it off. Like, okay, whatever. You know?
Yeah. So if they can go on a roll and win tonight, we were saying earlier, they're going to see a Whittier team that you think they can probably beat.
Well, they got to play not a perfect game, but they got to play better on the back row.
Right.
Whittier doesn't have a lot of strong hitters. They're not. When you face again Newburyport, Linfield, Ipswich, they have people in the front row that just are putting that ball in right down your throat. I didn't see that from Whittier. I just saw, they just got it over. Whittier didn't make mistakes.
Yeah.
That was you got to play mistake-free to beat Whittier. And they're ranked 15th in Division 4, so they're not a slouch team by any means.
Right.
But I didn't see. I think that part of that ranking is based on their strength of schedule as well.
Right. Okay.
And they're playing some. They're winning a lot of 3-0 against some weak teams.
Right.
It's kind of the exact opposite of Cape Ann. But they're good. I mean, it's not. Nice swing.
So North Reading keeps it alive here. So does Triton. Well done. Good recovery on Triton's part. Big chance here. And it's going to be another point for North Reading.
That one. And I think we're going to see a change here. I see Bob getting up and talking to somebody. Hopefully talking to Jenna Young over there.
Another good serve from North Reading. Laura, that's a tough one to play. She's going to tap it over.
Oh, nice.
Kendall with a great recovery there.
Nice block by Kendall.
Nicely done.
Her third block of the night. And it looks like Bree's going to come in. And it looks like Jenna Young is going to come in for as well for Alex. For Alex. So Jenna Young's a junior. Been getting more playing time. And one thing I do like from Jenna, from watching her, she's always moving her feet, especially on the serves. That's the biggest thing, is you can't be flat-footed when the other team's serving, and she's always ready.
Her first chance to get in this game as Triton finally gets a point after a long run by North Reading. Kendall with a chance here. That's going to go out.
Yep.
Triton gets another point.
So let's see if Laura can get a nice run going here on her serves.
Get a little momentum. Good serve, deep. North Reading recovers well. Not a lot they can do with it, though. That one's going to go, that's going to stay in.
Stayed in.
Tough.
Yeah, nothing you can really do about that cross court. It's if Jenna had snuck up there, then they would have put it to the back corner. That right behind that 10-foot line is a tough place to cover on the edges. Nice.
Right away, went right to. You think she intentionally served it to the girl she has?
Possibly, if you the better servers can do that.
Yeah.
I don't see I didn't see the coaches actually. A lot of times they'll put the clipboard up and do a 2 or 1 to tell you what position to do.
Nope, that's still alive.
Nice bounce.
Still alive. Triton gets a lucky bounce on that one, coming after the basketball stanchion, or the basketball backboard, for all we could tell. Brianna keeps it alive, but still good for North Reading. Ooh, chance right here to put it over. Grace Romine. North Reading scrambling, but they get it over. His volley just won't end. Brianna to Kendall.
He rolls one over there.
Here they come again.
Nice block.
Nicely done. Kendall Liebert.
Kendall Liebert with her 4th block of the night.
Kendall Liebert with a great play after a crazy volley, where Triton got an incredibly lucky bounce.
Yeah, lucky they didn't rattle around or bounce right back down. It like hit a beam and bounced down. That sort of just rolled off the wherever it rolled off, a light or.
Yeah, it was hard to see, to be honest. Yeah.
Rare error on the serve for Triton.
And here comes North Reading, and a 16-8. They took that 15 first. We'll see if that holds again. That's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, tough for her to handle.
It's almost like she couldn't decide which way she was going to go with it. Was she going to go back behind her or in front of her, or where she was going to try and play that ball? It's a weird spot on the court. Serve that just dies, and then that ball goes over. Madeline Doring trying to dive for it, and that's hard to play.
Yeah, couldn't quite control that. Couldn't quite get underneath that one. Bounced off the side of her arm.
So North Reading extends it all the way to a 10-point lead here. Danger of hitting 20 really quickly. Kendall puts it over.
Nice break there.
North Reading's number 22 puts it where none of her teammates were. The entire team was all bunched together on this near side of the court. Madeline Doring back to serve. Huge comeback time right here. Here we go. Play by North Reading. That's going to go into the net, unfortunately. Kind of went nowhere.
Yeah, sort of in between Laura and Grace. So Laura really couldn't leave her defensive position there until she knew that Grace was going to get it. No place for Grace to put it.
So Haley Harris coming back into the game for Triton, replacing Brianna. Back there to serve. She drops in a good one. That's going to be hard to play. But Triton's going to get the better of it. Nicely done.
I think it's a kill on that one. Yeah, they need a nice run here. So that's a carry.
Yeah. So North Reading sort of leaving out their heavy hitters out there. They really haven't subbed in. I mean, 27, 22, 7.
Yeah, they subbed their middles out.
Barrow.
That's about it.
Yeah. Leaving a lot of the same girls out there.
Maybe timeout for, nope, maybe not.
Telling them to settle down, just a 6-point lead now. Haley with another good serve, but a chance for North Reading to set themselves up. You're saying they're calling it tight. Yeah, I guess that's it, huh?
Yeah.
Neither team making many substitutions now. We're crunch time here at 20-13. Madeline Dorian, miscommunication with Grace. Chance to put it over by Haley. She does. North Reading with an opportunity to do something. Drops it in nicely. It's going to be really hard to play.
Yeah. Timeout here by coach.
Yeah.
So this drills down a little bit. Interesting to see if he makes any changes, win or lose on this set.
So the next game is on Thursday night, and it's against Ipswich, who you're saying is like the class of the Cal right now.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think they've lost once, maybe twice.
That game will be here, right?
That'll be here.
Yeah.
4 o'clock, though.
So now, what's their rank? They're in Division 2 or 3?
They're Division 4.
Division 4,
yeah.
okay.
But just a great program over there. They're going to be, and they're graduating a lot of seniors. So this is their, they've already won one championship. They certainly can absolutely be my favorite to win the second championship in Division 4. Really good team.
But some of the girls on Triton can look forward to playing them next year.
Absolutely, yeah.
Some of those seniors are gone.
Well,
right?
yeah, but they have a good program. So I think Ipswich has a middle school program as well. And that's sort of what we're kind of hoping to get going here, is that get girls so they're not coming into freshman year saying, I think I'm going to try volleyball out. And they don't have the 3 or 4 years to develop before they get to to this level. It's in basketball, girls play starting at
Oh yeah, believe me, I know. 3rd grade, so they're calling that a double two.
I just don't see it. Calling it real tight. And they're calling it tight for both sides, but I just don't.
Can you tell which one is calling it?
I think it's the up rough.
Yeah. 22 now. Oh, she took a lot off of that one, and that one's going to be hard to play. Triton recovers, though. Yeah, she came under the net, though. So number 10, Madison Hopfer back there for North Reading. She's got a little bit of a roll going. Long serve to Madeline, but a chance here for Triton to do something that's going to be hard at the net. Well played. Laura to Emma. There she goes. North Reading recovers, though. To Emma again.
Nice dig. Nice push.
Really well done. Oh. And now we're 1 point away from North Reading taking the 3rd set and a 2-1 lead. And they're looking really confident out here. She's got to put it over, and she does. Reading a chance to set something up.
Nice stick by Madeline.
Great recovery by Madeline, and Lauren goes into the net. And that's the last point of that set.
Yeah.
And just like that.
2-1 lead for North Reading.
And it's trended in the wrong direction, I got to say. They that second set, Triton had a lead for a long time, finally lost it, and then ended up losing the set 25-21. But this time it's 25-13, and Triton never really felt like they had a lot of momentum going.
They never got a good roll going. They never got more than 1 or 2 points in a row, and that's you're just not going to win that way. You
need streaks.
Right. You need streaks. You need to kill their serve.
So let's talk ahead. They've got Ipswich. They've got another game against Newburyport at home, maybe?
Yeah, Newburyport next Monday.
Okay.
And then I think, Ipswich on Thursday, Newburyport Monday, and they finish out with Linfield Wednesday and Whittier on Thursday, both away games.
All right, so all tough going into the end of the season, but still an opportunity to get to the playoffs. And then if they're in the playoffs, is it like the other sports where they may be playing somebody anywhere in Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Like they could be down on the Cape. They could be, okay.
Yeah, as of today, if it ended today, they'd be playing Bedford, I think.
Oh, all right, yeah.
So, but certainly, I mean, we played Dennis Yarmouth last year for the second round, right?
I remember that.
Which was
I didn't go, but I remember that.
I went to that one because Laura got called up for varsity just to help out with practices, but I'm like, I got to go down because, well, first of all, we have a place on the Cape down there. Yes. So I was like, I'm going to get pizza for everyone. It's a long bus ride, right?
It is a long ride.
So at the end of the game, they all had pizza. So I arranged that because I knew where to go. But also I was like, just my luck, she would go down there, and something would happen to Molly. She'd sprain an ankle, whatever, and Laura would get in there and play. I wouldn't be there.
Right.
So you're playing in the playoffs.
So you got to go down and see that, of course. Yeah, absolutely.
And by the way, the gym at Dennis Yarmouth is just as bad as Pawtucket's old gym.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It's just as bad.
Well, we do get spoiled here at Triton. I mean, that's one thing we've talked about a lot over the years. This is one of the best facilities in the Cape Ann League, no doubt. Particularly for basketball, certainly for volleyball as well. Of all the gyms, honestly, Georgetown, I think now is probably the worst for basketball and for volleyball too. I'm sure. I'm never a fan of Hamilton 1. I'm just
the depth perception.
Curtain and exactly. I think that just throws the players off by a lot. But
North Reading has a great gym. Although their gym is so large that again depth perception is off. And just as a word, I was talking to the athletic director at Pentucket with their gym being so large, and they've had the basketball players have been in there doing captain practices, trying to get used to for both boys and girls, get used to the big spaces because the old barn, Pentucket was just this. It was tiny. There's no room at either end of this.
Right.
thing. So
that's where the coach has got to do the old thing, the hickory high, get out the step ladder and, measure. It's just 10 feet and,
yeah.
The old Hoosiers thing. All right. So it looks like Laura's going to start us off for Triton on the serve. And is it the same starting six?
No, Jenny Young is in there at the number 5 spot. So they start. So when I say number 5, it starts where the setter is, which is 1, where Laura would be 2, 3, 4 across the middle, across the net, 5, and then 6 in the middle.
Madeline is at 6. Okay.
It took me about 5 years to learn that one.
I'm not even going to try. Good serve. Good serve to start things off, and a point to start things off for Triton. That's the way. Let's go. 25-0. Here we go. Let's just roll it all the way.
Nice serve.
Another good serve. Another good recovery by North Reading. Chance to do something here. A little bit of chaos and confusion.
Laura couldn't quite control that hit. I think she was thinking it was going to come down farther than it actually did.
North Reading goes right to Abby Gerber and her strong serve to get them rolling. Kendall.
Nice swing by Kendall.
Perfectly done. Put it in exactly the right spot. So Eloise will come in.
Like a nice pass by Jenna there. This is her first year on varsity as well.
Good strong serve. Puts North Reading back, but a chance to play here. And that's going to fall again, a miscommunication. Looked like it should have been Eloise's ball. She was a little bit closer to it.
Yeah, Laura was calling for help on that one, but I think Eloise had lost track of where the ball was.
For Reading's libero, who went on a long run in the last game. It's got to end her streak right away if we can. Gonna be tough at the net. Well played. That goes over.
Nice block.
Kendall again. There she goes.
It's her 5th block of the night.
She's having a good game, and then yet the second or the third set now, there was such confusion at the beginning of the set at the front net at the net for Kendall and Brianna, and
this hit there.
So hopefully they can just avoid that this time.
Yeah, I think the confusion was more that the ball's going straight up in the air. You're trying to find the ball, and it's not a communication thing. It's more of a you find it and then you look at each other like, oh,
right.
You don't want to hit each other in the head either.
Great serve by North Reading.
Just dropped it right in there.
So it looks like Trinity Cole is wearing a very large knee brace of some. Do you know what's the injury there?
Yeah, she had knee surgery. I guess it was a lingering knee issue, and the choice was either. Choice for her was either play volleyball or do spring track. She had to have it. She's going to lose one sport or the other, and I guess she's really good at track. So
opted for track. Yeah. Okay.
That's what Izzy Eldoni told me at least.
Okay.
Nice
we can believe Izzy, I think. So.
Yeah.
All right.
I think she has the information. I think. Nice push.
Very nicely done. And here comes Emma again, though. She puts it over nicely, but North Reading a chance.
Out.
Goes out. Going to be Triton's ball. Triton's point.
Haley Harris coming to serve.
Brianna Welch coming out. Here he says, give me a fresh ball. I don't want the ball that, it's been rolling around.
They all do that. They all do that.
Yeah. Why are we doing this?
They didn't. I think they didn't see the switch, or I think maybe one side was switch. I don't know.
And now it's switch. All right. It's almost like a formality, like they're having tea or something. I mean, come on.
And it's something about you can't be on the other side of the line. There's like you can't switch on. I don't know.
Good deep serve by Haley Harris.
Free ball that one over.
Madeline digs it out. Laura sets up.
And a little too far.
Eloise a little bit, yeah.
We're going for that sideline. It was an open spot there, but just hit just a bit too hard.
Number 10 gives that ball a couple of really hard whacks before she serves it. And that's a really good serve, though. I guess that works for her. I thought that was going to be a kill. Comes Emma again. She's able to play it. What's the call?
4 hits. Yeah, I don't think the blocker got that one. I think that was all net.
Oh, it could have been, yeah.
Yeah, that was all net, I think.
Yeah.
You generally hear that smack when there's a block.
Right. Number 10 with the serve. Takes a lot off of that. Good dig by Grace Romine.
Nice dig by Haley.
Here comes Eloise, puts it over nicely. Ooh, that one's going to be hard. Nicely done by Emma to get up there. Oh, nice. And Triton gets rewarded with the point. Emma with the block. Well done.
Triton needs a little run here to get back, get ahead.
They can win the last game. It's to 15, right?
It's to 15, yes.
Ooh.
Yeah,
unfortunate break there.
I'm hoping it goes to 15. I hope we go to the 5th set. But I will say that we have a roast in the crock pot that's going to be a little bit dried out by the time we get home. If we do. A late bus as well for North Reading, so we started late to begin with.
Yeah, I'm going to be having leftover cacio e pepe if I don't get home soon. So, all right, here we go. Oh, nicely done by Triton. That still is recoverable. North Reading. Wow, they get a point out of that.
That's amazing.
Unbelievable. That ball was practically in the stands.
Yeah, I think that the front rows is still in defense because they weren't expecting the free ball to go over.
Right.
That went right over Laura's hands. Oh. A little bit of a shank by Jenna.
So number 7 here from North Reading, Caitlin Murnane. She's on a bit of a roll. A little bit of luck that got the point before that, but a really good serve that time. Haley Harris taps it. No, it's going to be a double. She's been called for that more times tonight than I've seen in a game before.
She has not been called that many times for doubles in many games. And every setter has 1 or 2 or 3, a night, because the ball's spinning and just comes off your hands wrong. But they're calling it super tight
like a
tonight.
lot, yeah. Emma.
That's long.
A little bit long.
So North Reading going on that run that we wanted for Triton to have.
Yeah, that's what we were looking for, and now it's been all North Reading. 7-point lead now. And she'll put it into the net. That's a good way to break the other team's
Good way,
lead.
exactly.
Have them break it for you.
Emma serving.
Kendall Liebert back in the game. Good serve. North Reading, big chance, and they take advantage of it. Senior captain crushes that ball and extends that lead back to 7. Chance for Kendall. She's going to kill that one, put it away. Nicely done by Kendall. That was not playable by North Reading. Haley back out, Brianna back in. Laura, it's a serve.
They really need to hold serve here. This is really obviously the strongest lineup as far as attacking is concerned because it gives Laura 3 spots. We have Bree, Kendall, and Grace on the front row.
Right.
It gives Laura 3 options to set, but you got to hold serve.
Strong serve.
That would have been out. That would have been out.
Might have been out. She could get it all the way over. She can't, though. Yeah, based on where her feet were, that probably would have been out. Yeah. That was hard.
Again, that's just court awareness and experience. And, the ball's coming right at your head. You have a tendency to just, protect yourself.
And again, it seriously looks like they are going after her as the player they haven't seen that much in the game. It's either really good coaching or super good awareness by North Reading.
Another good kill by number 5. Samantha Muti, I think.
Oh, tough serve. But it looks like Triton's going to get it over. No, it doesn't. That was so close. So a 10-point lead now for the North Reading. What are the Hornets, aren't they?
Yeah, the Hornets. Yeah, timeout for Bob.
Yeah. Yeah, pull them all together. They got to at least score some points here, get it closer, because the points do matter, right? I mean, how
don't
close is
matter.
that?
No, the points don't matter for volleyball because they do it off of set wins.
Oh, set wins.
Which is it works. I mean, if you look at no one's up there that doesn't deserve to be up there.
Right.
But boy, if you lose to Newport 25-23, 25-23,
yeah,
you'd like to be recognized for that because that's
right.
Right. That means you played them close. But
right.
The MIAA doesn't have really a way of doing that because
right.
they're not reporting scores to arbiter. They're reporting the set wins.
Right. So the first set was a 5-point win for Triton, and the second set a 4-point loss. But the third one was 8-point loss. So it's trended in the wrong direction for Triton. But I mean that first one was a good one. They just need to find it here, and they're up against North Reading's best server, who's been consistently tough. Brianna places it pretty well, but North Reading recovers. Nicely done.
Nice roll by Kendall there.
Kendall Liebert gets Triton on the board.
We need some more aces out of Grace here.
Grace back to serve. She did go on a run in one of these sets, so let's see something
I
here.
think the second set when they had that big run at the start, and then they...
And then the momentum shifted wildly, so there it is. Brianna, nicely done. North Reading recovers, though. Ooh, crazy spin on that ball. Kendall, too much. Yep.
Couldn't quite snap down on it. Couldn't quite snap that wrist.
Once again, North Reading's libero's back there. She's gone on a run as well in these games. That was going to be tough.
Yeah, that's really loose here too. I think that I've seen that compared to other schools. It just doesn't quite tighten up as much as other schools. That would have bounced off, and that been a better chance for Laura to recover that one.
Oh, unfortunately. Triton now looking at a 20-8 gap here. 12 points is a lot of ground to make up. That's North Reading's got to make a lot of mistakes. Yeah, they just need 5 here. It's a good serve. It's going to be right on the net. It's going to be tough. Kendall's up there though. Well done. Well done. Here we go. Still a chance. Madeline to serve.
Yeah, we've seen Triton make some runs.
All they need to do is tighten it, and as soon as it gets close, then North Reading's going to panic a little bit. They just got to get some momentum going. That'll help right there. There we go.
Nice block.
There we go. Get a little momentum going. The same way that Triton tightened up in that second set. See the same thing out of North Reading. Just need some points here.
They can start doubting themselves a little bit.
Get it close. Right at the net. Nobody back there for Triton, but they get it over. Well done. That was going to be hard. North Reading with a substitution now. 23 into the game. Julia Mulick.
One of the sophomores.
Sophomore. I don't think we've seen her in the game yet.
And a timeout by Bob. Bob talking to Laura.
Telling her, stop listening to your father. He's not.
No, I think he's pointing out. I think that was Grace's ball, that last one. Grace was behind and ready for that one, but I think Laura was just sort of reaction.
It's a reaction more than and when you're down, you're trying to do everything you can. It's a little bit tough to sort of pull that reaction back in and make that kind of play. It's tough. You know, it's crazy what you said about the net. Not for a second did I ever think that the net makes any difference at all in this game. But you're right. If it's tighter, then the ball bounces off of it differently. And if it's loose, then it sort of hangs there.
So it just falls straight down.
Yeah.
And the other thing with a tight net, you can actually, if you're down there, if it's a tight net, you can actually roll up and up back. It'll actually roll up and over the top of the net.
Right.
Yeah, I've seen I've seen that happen in many matches.
That's like the ice. It's like in hockey, you know, whether you want a wet ice or a tight. Well done by Triton. And that just drops in after a really great play by Triton. They don't get rewarded. That ball just drops in. Triton just 3 points away from losing to North Reading here. Sophomore with a strong serve. It goes really deep.
Yeah, that wasn't dropping at all. I think that would have been out.
Might have been out, yeah.
But again, it's coming in your head. You got that half a second to make, not even half a second. It's
like reading a baseball pitch, yeah. It's quick. That ball, she took a lot off of it. Triton can recover here and get it over, and they do. Nicely done by Emma. And they're going to get a point out of this because that was 4 hits.
That was 4 hits.
So there we go.
So still a chance.
Yeah. And again, all they need to do is tighten it up and make no mistakes. The problem is with only 2 points to give.
There's not a lot of leeway.
Cannot make a mistake. So Brianna Welch coming out. Haley Harris going in. She could be the spark here. Get them going, tighten this up. But again, can't have any mistakes at all. That's a nice serve. And that's going to be really deep. North Reading recovers well. Chance for Laura to set up Emma. North Reading kind of running around a lot here. Oh, that's going to be hard to play. It's going to drop.
That's really been the difference here. It's North Reading's really not letting those balls drop. They're really, their back row play has been very, very good. Good passing to the front row.
Good serve.
And good serves.
And there's a chance for Emma to do what she does. She gets it over, but North Reading still recovers. Grace to Laura. 2. Back over to North Reading. Oh, into the net. Nice. Here we go.
So the key here is just make sure it gets over.
Yeah, Eloise on the serve, 12 to 24. She gets a nice serve, looks a little long.
Ace.
It is an ace, nicely done. That did look long, didn't it though?
No, I think
it kind of died, I guess. Yes. Eloise serving again, 24-13, here we go. Oh, and that's going to go into the net. That's going to unfortunately end the night for the Triton Vikings. They're going to go down 3-1 to North Reading, who they beat 3-0 last time, 3-0 twice in 2021, but unfortunately tonight runs the other way.
But they got to set out of it now, so it's not as far as the ranking's concerned. They'll probably switch. I'm guessing. It all depends on what happens with Ipswich and with whoever North Reading's playing next.
I think they actually have Georgetown next. So
Georgetown's not a pushover. So Georgetown's been playing some pretty good volleyball as well. So again, no teams in the Cal are really pushovers. Even Pentucket, even though they haven't won a game this year, has been playing tough. So
still a strong team. Yeah, anything can happen. So they got 4 games left, right?
Yep.
And a very tough, probably the hardest part of the schedule. Yeah, no doubt. But if they can put some runs together, make something happen, get into the playoffs, and then you never know.
Exactly.
Well, Paul, thank you. This has been enormous fun. Thank you, of course, to VTV for setting this all up. Next time, maybe we'll get a sideline reporter. That'd be kind of fun to have somebody down there talking to these girls as they come off the court. Who knows, maybe. And we'll be back for whenever the next game is for VTV.